Hi everyone, I'm going to try to do this in natural light and see if I can avoid some glare. So this is my glue book that I posted a video of maybe a week ago. Well, since then I've done a lot more. In fact, I've finished the whole first signature, so I thought I'd do a video. I think what I'll do is maybe do a video whenever I finish a signature because there's a lot of pages in each signature, so that way you'll have new stuff to look at. And so, yeah, since I last posted, I have put a cover on it. This is just a layers of cardboard with gesso on it with some napkin collage, little gauze, and then layers of underneath little bits of fabric and paper. So, and I think it just needs a little something more like right here. So I have a couple things I'm thinking about trying. One is this metal dragonfly. It was made by someone I know. I kind of like that, and I like the colors of it. It could like go right there. So that's an option. Or maybe an old photo. So I have this one here, which I kind of like. It seems like it would look pretty there. Somehow fastened down, maybe with some eyelets or something. I don't know. And then another thing is maybe put just a collage of little stamps, you know, like this, something like that, maybe like that. That's an option. Or I have a couple of these book plates, so that could be put there with, you know, like a word inside. There's this one and this one. So anyway, that's the choices I have: the dragonfly, the photo, the little collage, or the book plates. Let me know what you think, because I'm looking for ideas. Okay, so that's the cover. And somebody had asked me how I attach the silk to the cover. So I did use Fabri-Tac, but I did not put a lot of thick glue on. I only put it around the edges and then stretched it tight. So that way there's really not any glue here. But if you look, you could see where the glue shows. So it does soak through, and it does show when you use Fabri-Tac on a thin material like this silk. So just thought I'd, you know, point that out. See, you can see on that corner there some glue. I hope this is light enough. I wanted to use natural light because I have used a lot of shiny paper in here, magazine and book pages, and it makes a lot of glare, so I decided to try the natural light and see how it works. Okay, so I had showed a lot of these pages already, but I've added things to them. So this one here, for example, the inside cover, I know I've added this little yellow angel and the yellow flowers. I wanted to kind of bring out some more of the yellow, so I added that and that. So yeah, and a couple of different things. So, and that looks a lot more complete to me now. Before it looked kind of sparse. This one hasn't changed. I like it the way it is, very simple. And I did add some more things to this page. I think I added this beetle, and I put a crown on that statue. I think I added those birds. And here I added a couple things, just maybe a little bit of paper there. Here I added a little bit more paper, just kind of blend that piece of wallpaper in. And I don't know what else. I probably didn't add much else there. And same on this page. It didn't feel complete. I've added more to it. I don't know if it's totally done, but I like it better now. And I added this little baby here. And this page, I haven't added anything to it. I think I'll just leave it as it is. That's the book jacket for Tall Timber Tales. So the jacket has a, you know, flap here. And I think this one was pretty much done. I added her. This was just a cutout figure there. And I like that. Kind of gives it a focal point that I like. And this page I think is the same. Here I changed what I had in the pocket. So I made a tag out of a piece of book page, I think. And on the back, I made a tag, kind of a collage tag. So it could go in either way. And on this page, I think I might have added that little cat. Maybe some different paper here. And oh, I added some paper here. just to make that a little bit more interesting. Same paper as that. So a couple of things added there, not much. And I added a couple more things here. I think the flower and this person right here, that's new. And nothing new here. Here, this page was kind of plain, so I added this figure and this figure here. And I think, I can't remember if I had done this page or not. I know I added this tag here, which on the back is a piece of the drive-in movie theater program from 1963 that I have. I have a couple of them. So I just cut this section out and made it into a tag. And this is the record sleeve for the old 78 record, you know, the kind that played real fast. 78 RPM. So this one, I can't remember if it was done or not. I know I did go back and added a couple extra things to it. So it was kind of plain before. That's the same. And this is all new. So I didn't want to cover her up too much, and at the time I had only put this there just to kind of bring out that color. But then I decided to pull out some of my fussy cut ladies, and I did a couple of pages of them. Like her, you know, I just really couldn't find a place in a journal to put hers, but in this glue book, it's a perfect place to use her. And over here we have Cinderella and her fairy godmother. Another picture of Cinderella with her slipper. And here's Scarlett O'Hara, and this little girl seems like she's looking at her. And well-behaved women seldom make history. True. And I believe that must be a painting of a queen. So I used some ladies here on this page also. And yeah, I just added some collage to it. This was the story about the balloons, but I covered that up and decided to add, you know, some of this stuff that I've had fussy cut out and had in my stash. Decided I might as well use it. And same here. I liked these images. They're ones that I just had left over from some of my, you know, my ladies' home journals that I made. So I decided to put some ladies in here. But you know, you can still see the caterpillar. There's the caterpillar that was on the original page. And this page, I had finished it before, and it's the same. I didn't add anything to it. I like the way it looks just as it is. I like the colors, and I love the fish from the National Geographic book. They're watercolor paintings, and they're just gorgeous. Okay, so this page here, this one has the flip out with the pictures from the children's books, and I think all I did was add this little bird cage for the bird. So there's already one cage, but I added another. And this page, I haven't put anything on it. I like it just as it is. And so originally this page, when I first showed it, just had strips of paper on it, and this was on there, but it had fallen off because the glue came off. So I switched to the art glitter glue, and now it stays down really well. It makes a nice little tuck spot for this picture of this lady, burlesque star. She is one of the burlesque queens, Sylvia Starr. And then I added these butterflies and this skull with the butterflies on it. And I can't remember, I kind of think this page was done already with the owl and just some collage. This page wasn't. I had started it, but I finished it, and I like the way it came out too. I like how this picture here is framed with scraps of paper, and then I added that bird. And I like that paper right there. It's got a little gold to it. Just added a little frame, excuse me, around the picture of Little Red Riding Hood. And that I had already done. This one I added some things to it, and so just some cut out pictures, a couple of fish to go with those fish, and this beautiful picture of Hiawatha from a book I have about her, and the butterfly. Okay, so yeah, this is all new too. I didn't have anything on this page earlier. These are the caterpillars that were on the page. Excuse my hoarse voice. You know, we've had a lot of smoke here in Oregon. It's been really smoky, so things are clearing out right now. But I'm still kind of have a hoarse voice. So we have this neat shoe here that says Cinderella. I like that. This neat picture of this family having a picnic with their salami. And yeah, just some cut out bits and pieces. So, and same on this side. I did more children on this one. And I feel like maybe she's like the grandma. And I've got these little girls here and here. It was fun. I just did that one today. So this one I had said I wasn't going to do much with it, and I didn't. I added some pink paper here, and then I added this little cutout trim, which goes really nice with those stripes, I thought. So I think this one's done. I'm not going to add anything more to it. And this is the page with the cats, and that's kind of the way it was before. I just love these pictures of these cats. They're so cute. And this one I also did today. Just a kind of a collection of things and colors that went together, and old book pages. I like those. And this one I had already finished the first time I did the video flip, and I haven't added anything to it. I was happy with it just the way it was. I liked all the blue in there. And this has a lot of new stuff. So I think before I only had this cutout thing here. So I've added all these figures, and on this side also, and that big giant Luna moth. And I added, yeah, this is new. Worked on this yesterday, I think. So this is just kind of represents a living room, like there's her wallpaper and her clock and her couch, and maybe this would be her floor. So this one I had partially done before, but I've added a few things like this little flap, which was just a kind of an odd leftover scrap of paper I had. So there is that. And then on this side, I also added a flap. And then underneath, this dragonfly I had printed on tissue paper, so I put that there. Kind of thought it looked good with these superheroes. The superheroes with this is the gymnast and the yoga, Captain Yoga. And that's their superpowers. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to do a black and white page. So a lot of these, some of these I cut out of books. The background page here actually was already sort of a black and white, so just was kind of nice to leave it and just add a few things to it. Like these little line of pictures here. Some trim here. This, if you look carefully, you can see what that is, which is a whole bunch of people with hula hoops. It's kind of neat. And this is a flap, so underneath we have some people watching a 3D movie with those glasses on. This lady here, which she's kind of adjusting her skirt. These pictures are from the 60s. And I like this lady up here in the corner. And just an old letter from World War II. It was a censored letter from a soldier called V-mail. So naturally they didn't write about anything that was going on, just about the weather and stuff like that. So that came out good. I like that. So I did some more black and white. I like this picture, this little girl here. She's 9 years old, all dressed up like in her mother's evening dress. And I like, you know, you could see her toys and her dolls here behind her. And then this one here, all these people, look at them. They're not social distancing. They're just packed onto some beach. I'm guessing someplace like Coney Island. We have beaches in Oregon and they never get like that. So there's hardly any room here. They're all packed in. And then just some other black and white pictures. I kind of like doing some black and white. And here we have a lot of napkin collage and children's book pages. and some old Chinese newspaper. Very colorful. This one's pretty simple. Didn't do a lot here. I think this is, yeah, this is the last page in the signature. And so I wanted to just show the first signature finished, which I'm saying this is finished. Who knows, I might add more later. It's the same with the other pages. I might add more later. So that's the first signature. It's all done. So this one has 3 signatures, and they are stitched onto a piece of I think it was actually 2 pieces of file folder cut to fit in here and glued together just to make them extra strong. So the stitching is through there. I did decorate the piece of cardboard with some of that Chinese newspaper. And then after I stitched it, I just glued that in the center area. So now you have a hidden binding. And that's it. Okay, so anyway, yeah, let me know what you think of, I'm kind of leaning towards the dragonfly. Let me know what you think about the cover, or maybe I should just leave it plain. I don't know. Okay, thanks for watching.